Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another PvP commentary. We are on the Templar today, and I am still just enjoying this build until they nerf my favorite ultimate in the game, Onslaught. And man, I've got some clips for you guys here, just showing off how awesome this ultimate is on live and how much I don't want to see that cast time come. And I also want to see that ultimate return when we get the kill because, man, I just love the back-to-back Onslaught caps in this game. Very, very nice stuff. But as you can see, we go through the yellow Zerg into the tower, and there are a lot of yellow that follow us here. We get the negate from the NPC, the Dragon Knight leaping on us behind. I go for a little back and forth there, a little bit of a direction change through the group, just making people turn around. The more we can get them to turn, the better. And then we go for a fake off the edge, teleport back into this staircase here, and then we turn back down the side. We managed to lose a lot of yellow with that teleport. As we come back around this corner here, you can see we have a much smaller tail, but still yellow players converging on us and more players coming around the corners as well. So we're just going to work our way back up to the top and try to move around and get an opportunity to engage with these guys, just holding that bow heavy as I pop that corner there, but we get hit by the fossilize, just trying to set my combo, but always getting stunned by this group. We hold another bow heavy here. We set the dot up on this DK, and he starts going for the heavy attacks. Now we can start to put some damage in. We get the stun with the Javelin, but the Dragon Knight with a fantastic counter stun on the Fossilize, and we're just forced back out of that position. More yellow just circling around here looking for me, and I just have to keep staying mobile here. We catch this guy at the top. He's spamming the Stealth Detect. I was going to pop down, but I don't. Noticing how low his HP is. Really nice kill with the Onslaught there. Just a quick smack to put him down, and we go back into Mist form and head back down to the bottom here, but we have a body up there, and I want to keep an eye on that. We're going to go around the corner, just purge, try to get the tail to chase us around that corner. One player going extending around the corner. They did get the res on this guy here, but we get the counter stun into the Onslaught, the Executioner off the dodge roll. A nice clean kill on that guy to put the body back down, and this guy's going for the res again. This time we get the bash into the Javelin for the double stun, and then I go to dot him up afterwards, putting a bit more pressure into him, but the rest of the yellow come up the top. I just drop quickly down to the second level, go back into Mist form, doing a little bit of a fake again. The yellow kind of fall for it. One of them goes down to the bottom, but the other one turns around, but we managed to get that interrupt, preventing that guy from getting the res there, and I kite all the way back around here. We just need a little bit of respite. We got to get that potion. It's just coming up here. We get the potion, just reset our buffs. He did manage to get the res off on this guy, but we're going to get the stun on him and then to go into the dot up. This guy gets up after the res. We quickly stun him again. The heavy attack into the Onslaught. Such a huge combo. We get the ultimate back, finishing that player off, hopefully for the last time here. And then we go for a nice Onslaught on this guy. He's chasing us, lower health, and we finish him off as well. Another yellow player, just a little bit lower HP, coming around the corner. In stealth there, we hit him with the stun into the Onslaught. He doesn't even get to the ultimate, just the light attack finishing him there. And then we've got nothing but this Sork left at the top, and I just dot the Sork up, and she's got the Zoo and the NPCs on me here, so we've got quite a bit of body block to go on, and I'm just doing my best to try to target this Sork and just kite these NPCs around. Her pet being super annoying, and she goes for the ultimate as well, so I get stunned by that. We just come back down to the bottom. We set off the purges, etc., and I take a really nasty fall. Would have been a bad time to die right there, so we luckily managed to heal right back up, get a good dodge on the Sork there, jump in the air, partial charged heavy into the Onslaught. Really clean kill on the Sork, finally getting through all that NPC body block. We're just going to finish off the remaining guards here and start to work on flipping the resource. One of the players did actually get rezzed when I dropped to the bottom there, and we're just going to quickly finish her off there with the Onslaught as well. And I believe that is all the yellow players that were remaining in this resource here, so we're just going to finally finish flipping all the guards, start flipping the resource, and as we start to flip it, of course, it's going to flag and more yellow are going to show up. We got a Necromancer showing up on the side here. He starts sending the Blast Bones at me, throws down his AoE as well. I just stun his Blast Bones and put a poison injection in it just to kill it so we don't take the damage from it. Not really necessary, but a little bit of a nice cheeky move there. Try to get a good stun on the Necro there. We actually don't get the crit rush combo. We take the immobilize, so unfortunately I don't get to go for the combo on the Necro, but we're just going to keep defending ourselves, purging off those negative effects. There's the Javelin on him, We block the meteor into the onslaught, continuing to hold block, and we roll away, but we do get hit by that Dragonite leap. A little bit of lag for the leap to actually register on our end. We're just going to come back into the tower here, purging off those effects and healing up with our rally. And we've got more yellow chasing us here. The first guy, he's running fast. He goes right off the edge. Okay. So we just move back up to the top of the tower here to engage with this Necromancer that's left. And she's got all her defensive buffs up. Does she? I don't see her pets actually, but she's got her other buffs up. We just start dotting her up right away, quickly just putting damage into the Blast Bones. If you're fighting the Necro one-on-one, honestly, killing the Blast Bones is a great way to deal with it. It's not very chunky. I go for the Onslaught on her there, and we actually just hit her damage shield with it. Just really bad timing on the Onslaught. So we just continue to keep dotting her up here and just keep working her with our attacks, purging off her attacks as well. She's not doing a lot of damage. So, yeah, we're just going to keep on rotating, keep the dot up, and keep hucking Javelin. She's blocking a lot of attacks, and here you see her health is starting to drop. We just need to land that critical stun, and down she goes. So she had a lot of block going on there and some damage shield, but eventually we just wear her down. And we drop down to the bottom here, and there are more yellow coming. We quickly dot this guy up with the Power of the Light, the Poison Injection. The Meteor comes down. I mist form it, pop out of the mist form with the Javelin to stun him, and then hit him with the Onslaught rolling through to finish him off. And then we're going to start dotting up the next target here. And this Dragon Knight's just looking the wrong way. We do a good job just kind of line of sighting her. We force actually the ultimate out of her as well, which is really nice. And then we just dot her up again, and there's more yellow coming up. This guy just opening with the Radiant Destruction at full health. We love seeing that. We bounce the heavy off of that guy, and we're just going to go into mist form and kite back behind the tower here and just try to split this yellow up. So here's the first player here. We dot him up, take the fossilize from the DK from behind, unfortunately, and the other guy comes around the corner. Actually, a different player. The guy we dotted up is still sitting by the NPC there, and we just keep throwing arrows into him as we move around this group. They got quite a bit of pressure on us there. The Eclipse as well from the NPC. Here comes the Meteor. Bad timing coming out of mist on that Meteor, and then we don't block this stun as our CC immunity comes down. We get punished by the group. Now, moving on to our next clip, we've got, of course, some more solo PvP for you guys. And here we see a bunch of yellow on a resource. I just engage with them right away, dotting up the first player, going for that nice combo on him with the Executioner dodge roll, finishing him off with the second attempt at the combo. And now all the yellow quickly turn and they start attacking. We've got the Templar just spamming the gap closer on us, so we move back into the staircase here. The Templar comes around the corner. We get the off balance there, get the partial charged heavy into the Onslaught combo, the Executioner, and he does a super critical block at the end there, preventing us from finishing him off with our combo there. So really good play on his part to prevent us from getting the kill. And we just move right back around, kite him out a little bit, and reopen with our combo here. There's another blue player that's come in as well, but he doesn't attack us. He seems to be friendly, so I'm just going to quickly finish off a guard here, move back down to the bottom. We're going to look for some yellows to engage with here. This guy is fighting the blue. It's the same Templar from earlier. We just throw some javelins at him, and notice all the blue slowly converging on him, and we've got a couple blue shooting at us as well. So I come into the tower here and just quickly finish off another NPC. I really don't like having the NPCs chase me when I'm in fights like this, and a little bit of a dance with this Nightblade here to kind of coax him out of stealth. He finally decides to start shooting at us. We get a nice off-balance stun with the roll dodge there, just dotting up the Nightblade there, and I just reset the pottle before it explodes. And the reason I do that is because I want to prevent him from stealthing. If there's a fresh pottle on him, oh wow, the combo on that, we just nuked this poor guy. But if there's a fresh pottle on him, he can't re-enter cloak without getting pulled out by it later on. So that's why I just like to reapply it on Nightblades early like that. As you can see here, we're just going to move to the side of this fight here between the yellow and the blue. And we see another Nightblade there. Hit him with the Javelin, crit rush in, the light attack, the Onslaught, the bash, a really nice crit combo there, bringing that guy down. And we're going to move back to this Templar here. And this Templar just starts hucking Javelin, start purging off the negative effects, exactly what she should do. But we just keep reapplying them. Hit her with a huge Onslaught there. She rolls it, and we get her with the Executioner. She does not go for the Honor the Dead there. The Honor the Dead into block, even with the staff out, would have been the right option, but we bring that Templar down, and we work our way back into the front end of the fight here, where the yellow are kind of fighting this blue. As soon as we come into the fight, the yellow kind of back off. The blue goes in the tower. We get a stun off on this guy here. He doesn't break it. A huge poison injection tick, and we bring that guy down with the combo there. This guy tries to go for the res. We quickly stun him, preventing the res. Just taking a bit of pressure from this other Sork here. And I just keep rotating the dots on the sword, get a good off balance on her there. She dodges the first javelin, preventing us from getting that killer combo on her, but we still get her with the partial charged heavy for the off balance, but I'm forced to miss out, very low on stamina. Ghost just not very good at open field tanking builds like that, but still, we're going to come back around here, get the combo off on this Templar that's just trying to engage in the fight there. He actually did a good job blocking our killing blow there, but we still hit him with that very strong onslaught, so it killed him through the block. And after going back inside just to get a bit of resource back, we get a nice stun off on this guy, try to go for the onslaught combo. He responds with his shields, gets healed up by the friendly players, and we're forced to mist back out again here. And it looks like we're pretty friendly with the blue here. The blue players are not really attacking me, so we're just going to have to stay out of the way of their alt dumps and stuff. And yellow's going to push into the tower. More and more yellow slowly coming to this location. And we're just running around at the bottom here, trying to just mist form around, trying to look for actually just an opening to do some damage here. But there's a lot of crap on the ground, a lot of curses and stuff. I'm actually taking just a lot of damage through my mist form there. And here you see we're just taking a lot of dot pressure, and I'm just patient, rolling around, keeping my block up, just trying to avoid the enemy players right now. And we're going to see if we can get a decent engagement with these yellow. And oh my gosh, just so many yellow pouring up here. The blue are already almost all dead, and the yellow are swarming in here. We engage with this Sork on the side here. Another player on the right, a second Sork on the right as well, and we're forced to mist back up top. Take the stun right at the end of our mist form there. Very unfortunate, and we have to go for a little bit of a kite back over the group, and everybody's chasing. Oh my gosh. So just keep on moving around in this tower here, doing our best to stay on our feet and prevent these guys from getting a critical stun on us. All it takes is one bad stun at the wrong moment, and we are guaranteed dead. So we just have to make sure that they don't land the stun at the wrong time. And as we come around a corner like this, notice how I just sprint that last bit of the corner. We could get hit by a projectile there, but that's where it's okay to take the stun because we don't have a ton of players on us. Here we try to set a combo on this Templar there, but we're just taking a lot of damage, even while keeping our block up in that combo set there. So we're forced to just retreat again and just trying to kite around here, just trying to move around on honestly to see if we can discourage these yellow from chasing so hard and try to get a few of them to split from the group. But these yellow are staying really hard on my tail here, and they're doing a great job surrounding me in the tower. We have to go for that precognition there. It does save our life, and we do manage to escape and get a good drop down off the edge there, preventing ourselves from dying on very low resource there. And we managed to stall out for the potion, but still this group is relentless, and they do not want to allow me to continue with my shenanigans in this tower, but I'm just going to do my best to kite them out. But this yellow group, man, they actually do like a really solid job splitting up. They have a fairly solid chunk chasing me, but now they've also split up to cover the different areas of the tower, and it makes it really hard for me to find a safe space, which is probably the biggest weakness that Ghost has in a tower, when there is no safe place for us to go, and we're forced to rely on these pretty risky precogs to stay alive. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to let the rest of the video play out for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I create regular ESO content, so be sure to stick around for more. If you guys are interested in sending in any of your own clips for the top 5 or sending in a build to be featured on the channel, you can send that to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. More information down in the description below. This footage, of course, was filmed live on Twitch, so if you guys want to catch the live gameplay while it happens, you can always give my Twitch a check out in the description below as well. And we do the top 5 battles live on Twitch as well, so if you guys want to be part of the voting process to pick your favorite clips from each week, you can come check that out too. We are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers, and they're free to try for the first month via the link in the description below. So if you guys want to give them a try, there is no credit card to sign up, so no harm, no foul if it doesn't give you the performance increase that you're looking for. And last but not least, if you guys really love the show and you want to help support it, you can always become a patron on Patreon. Without your help, I would not be able to do this job that I love so much. So thank you guys so much for helping out. Thank you guys just for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Have a great night, everybody.